my strength. Prove to me you're worthy.
Had a terrible night at work. Okay, bye, I guess.
It happens. What can you do? What you doing, Popos? What you doing, Popos?
Thanks, brother. Somehow I am still alive and unfazed.
Start worrying about you if you don't start eating. Yeah, doggo. Yeah, talk about you. Put your paw on me all you want. I'm talking about you. Gotta eat.
What is that powerful energy? The leader of the Dragonkin, perhaps?
That energy I can sense. It feels like his Mars. But how can that be?
That annoying scholar Defrona was right. That device isn't the reason for what's happening in the netherworld. We still need to find the cause of the disruption and stop it. You see.
Hello, Moto.
I take everything I said back, though PS5 is a good system. I just wish PCs had a bigger market share, I guess.
Oh. Ow. Oh! I tried to swerve out of that. It didn't work. No matter. No matter. Trying to see where. Come on.
It's easy to optimize for one system such as consoles, but it is a gamble for studios to allocate to optimize multiple settings for PCs.
Depending on the PC, yeah, I agree. You need to heal. Why am I pushing up when you're not gonna freaking do what you're supposed to do? Two, three. This is stupid.
PCs used to be difficult to use in the 2000s but are somewhat easy now if you have the privilege to own one.
Yep.
And what's the fun?
The path through it will be an
A hero.
Not like they were back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Yeah, it's this one.
$90 games though seem crazy but I hope it works out. A lot of slop has been produced lately so who knows.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Just need some good writers is all. Why won't you frickin' climb? Why won't you do anything I frickin' tell you to? You gotta hold the freaking button to climb a freaking ladder? Really?
I am trying to be optimistic. Honestly, I hate the censorship. Let the creativity flow. I can in 2 clicks be on a demonic website, so who are?
Right? I agree, I mean, but if you're gonna produce slop, you're gonna push an agenda. Nobody wants that in video games. Nobody ever wants that in video games.
Who are these clowns fooling?
More or less are fooling themselves, if you want to be honest. They think they're gonna generate money off of whatever they make. It's not gonna happen. Like every book, you need a good author. That's the same way with video games. Who cares about morals and all that crap when you're writing books? The same way should happen in video games. can't write a good book, can't write a good story, you shouldn't be in the business. My personal opinion, but it's whatever. They got, oh, I was gonna say.
My last message was too real for the YouTube Red allowed to acknowledge it.
I don't have my computer in order to read it. Try to see if you can space it apart. Put it in there. Freaking monkey.
I think it got censored.
Freaking YouTube. Why? Freaking YouTube, man.
Even though I said nothing inflammatory.
Yeah, I know, it's YouTube. If they crossed it out, that's on YouTube's end. Because I took all the freaking words out of my freaking streams. So I don't know what's going on there. And it's not on my end. And I did that, was it 3 months, 6 months ago? So, yeah, if it's... That is not on my end, I can contest to that. Stupid bear.
YouTube is owned by demons who produce Google, a company who is threatened to be sued for $7 decillion so they can have that non-exista.
And more or less they're trying to cover their ass for whatever they're trying to freaking pull, but unlike some individuals that work for their companies, other people are seeing right through it and they're going to other companies to stream on. Unfortunately, some of these platforms are not as big as YouTube, so they can't really make apps for them, you know, for other companies to use to stream, such as Rumble, Kick, and all these other ones. The only two major ones are YouTube and Twitch. Their insecurities is their default and their downfall.
And for your help.
And you get these CEOs who don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't understand that they are in a country where freedom of speech is like...
They are covering their butts from their eyes so they don't have ocular bleeding. No one wants to see that cottage cheese bag.
Exactly. You know what's up. And you got these shills who shill for YouTube, saying, oh, YouTube's great and all that, but we all know that it's not. I mean, Twitch is the same way. They got some policies that are bad too, but what are you going to do? And they're both USA-made companies. There's the trouble. Where's... I heard the troubles. There's the troubles.
The stench of those otherworldly beings. It's coming from there.
Spooter.
Yes, I listen to anti-woke videos as I am working like a dog at night. I am extremely well versed on this nonsense.
Yeah. Fucking stupid people. Oh no.
It is the Prussian system of education. They want workers, not thinkers.
Yeah, they want a hive mind society and it doesn't work that way. Jump at me, Poe.
Wow, it even censored that message, just wow.
Which, I can't see it, so yeah. I do apologize for the censoring the crap out of you, but yeah. Oh, not today, sir.
don't understand, General. I swear, Pavel. Time for a... They call the knives...
Mission complete.
I used to be in contact with one of the most beautiful women in this world. God, I miss her.
Yeah, if it was meant to be. But obviously it wasn't. What can you do? Oh, I am missing stuff in here.
A city in flames. Death in the air. Hellenium is calling for your revenge!
You gotta flip every stone in here because it's missing some stuff. Every nook, every cranny. Darn it.
Strange. How could a city as great as Palencia act like this?
That means someone strong was behind.
Mine side does look good. I think the creators of the Hitman series collaborated as well.
It's possible, but it's the Lindsay Benzie, who main creator of Grand Theft Auto, that did that game, or is doing that game. So yeah, a lot of people are going to be getting it. I'm getting it for sure. Let's take care of some of these.
Yes, I saw IO Interactive brand sign on it, so I do have faith in it. The other game is probably gonna fall flat compared to Red Dead.
The only thing that was actually good about Red Dead is captivating story when on both of them. The online was just, I don't even know why they added the online, to be honest. And the failed attempts and empty promises they made for Red Dead 2. Was not a good look for them.
The characters were amazing.
Oh yeah. Because we were supposed to get, like they did with the first one, the, I don't know if it was supposed to be undead, but I do know that we were supposed to get some DLC that's sublet off of the online mode, but or the main story, but we didn't get it. So yeah, I can understand why people are upset about it. It's a phenomenal game. They had something that could have worked with it, but they didn't.
They neutered Red Dead so it would not outshine Grand Theft Auto, just like how Porsche neuters the Boxster so they can push the same 911-4.
Oh yeah. Same thing over and over again, copy paste. You know how it goes. Been following it. If you've been following everything, you notice all that too. A lot of it's been copy paste. When it comes to games, I have to be really diligently looking at everything when it comes to games anymore.
Red Dead could not be woke due to its era, so they neutered it.
They highly neutered it, yeah.
Allocated funds to Grand Auto so they can manipulate mentally ill kids into spending mommy's credit card on shark cards or whatever.
Yep. That's pretty much how they made all the money. And it's a pretty darn right shame too. People don't know how to budget. Granted, I know they want to get the next coolest thing in that game, but That whole crap. Overrated. Popular, but very overrated. That's why I'm not getting Grand Theft Auto 6. I should have healed, but I didn't. Oh well.
Arthur and John were the coolest characters I have ever seen and probably will ever see.
Yeah, until they actually do a full-on remaster. Then you can see Tony Vercetti and all of them coming back, but not some hack job and call it a remaster, because that's what they did with the other edition.
I love the fact Schedule 1 has been eating Yasuki's lunch though.
Yeah, this one's close to pushing it too. At least on PlayStation it's pushing it. I don't know about anywhere else. Pretty bad for a company who's never done a Souls-like game before in their whole entire life ends up outshining Assassin's Creed Shadows. And it's only missing like what, 6K players? Yeah.
Game Pass wants to push south of midnight, what a joke.
So, oh, that Sweet Baby Inc. game, yeah. That game's not doing very well. And I bet you 9 times out of 10 what's going to happen is if Xbox is doing it, PlayStation is going to do the same thing. Because PlayStation doesn't know when to take a hint to do their own thing instead of relying off of other companies. Nobody wants to play that game. Nobody needs it. Nobody wanted it. Nobody paid for it. We don't want it. And I'm pretty sure we don't want it in PlayStation Plus either. But, you know, Sony's going to put it in there anyways. So that's what they do. Let's see what else I can go through this and dig all through this crap. Just find lacrima spheres or freaking stones. Not today.
Do you see that guy Sungron Studios?
What you talking about? You only went up one level during all that? What? Farming for these guys could be harder, it seems now. Oh no.
He is a game dev content creator who was taking an odd stance on the Switch 2, got backlash and then lost his mind saying he was just joking.
Okay. Oh yeah. Switch 2. Switch 2's a joke. Hi Stormy. You wanna lay down Puppadoo? You wanna lay down Puppadoo? Huh? You wanna lay down Puppadoo? Did you eat? Did you actually physically eat? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Talented guy, but it is a tale as old as time when people try to frame themselves as something they are not.
Yeah, that's why I'd rather be who I am, and people accept me for who I am or not. That's up to them. But like the case of everything, and everything in life, everybody makes mistakes, but in some cases, some people are just douchebags and try to put on a fake mask to hide who they really are. People can hate me for it. That's all fine and dandy if they want to hate me for it. But ain't no skin off my nose or off my back. To be theoretically honest. That's why I don't generally. Can't say I don't like all YouTubers because some of them are pretty decent, but some of them, you know, if you're going to be fake, why? I've got no time or room for you, really. Because that means just in real life that you're fake as well. So it's like, why could I even trust into somebody like you?
Do you listen to Hypnotic?
Some of his stuff, yeah. Not gonna lie.
Asmongold?
Asmongold? Oh, no. No, 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 no. That man's got some anxiety issues when it comes to society, so I do not listen to him. He thinks he's the 1%, which there's much more than just him in this gaming community. Let's be honest. It's not that he's not a bad guy, it's just some of the takes that he has and what he does are very hypocritical and contuitive.
I have a block of time to fill and I listen to them sometimes in that block.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I listen to some of his content, but do I think he's right all the time? No. Definitely not. Do I think I'm right all the time? Oh, hell no, definitely not. But I do try to bring forth whatever I can to be, you know, as much to the truth than far from the truth. Oh.
Is Berserker the inception of the Elden Ring character or something? I know nothing of the lore.
You'd have to know more about it by playing DNR, which is actually the first game that they produced with Khazan in it. We'll tell you about Khazan's lore and all the other fighters that are in there. They just took one of the characters from that game and put it in here and made a story for him, so it's pretty much why I got it.
I
And when you got a company with DNR that has 8 million, from what I understand, 8 million players that play the game, you would think that the numbers would be greater. But I don't know how it is on PC, how many numbers have sold.
Well, it sounds better than Marvel, so I will take it.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're talking about the new Marvel game, at least they're doing the characters some justice by giving them the body proportions and stuff that they actually freaking deserve. Instead of like Fortnite making every female flat-chested and making them look like a man. So, I mean, at least with the Marvel game, they're trying to do things right with that, even though it's a Chinese company. So, you can't fault them for trying. At least they make an attempt. Where a lot of these, like even movie companies like Warner Brothers and Disney's would, they would rather
No, I
butcher
mean the
it.
spin-off movies off characters. Rivals is top 3 on Steam and is a good game.
Oh yeah, Rivals, yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the character design and what they did with it. I mean, they did Storm well. They did all these other characters well, Jubilee and all of them that they're going to be bringing out. So it's like, you know what? If you're going to keep bringing in good content with good characters that actually resemble those characters in the comic books, you're going to have my support. If you're not going to sit there and slam Stan Lee by making shoddy ass slop with movies and stuff like that, you're gonna have my freaking backing, because Stan Lee is what made him great, and the artist that did him in the forerun. And the way they're doing them now is like a big old slap in the face to these artists and to Stan Lee himself.
All the spin-off action movies seem so lame in how they pervert the characters. I respect the game Marvel Rivals though.
Oh yeah, the spin-off movies and stuff, yeah, they're a joke. They are a complete freaking joke. It's a what-if scenario. I don't want to hear what-if scenarios. I want actual physical, stuff that they did in comic books brought to real life, not what-if scenarios. Oh, but you can read the comic books to get the real story. Well, why don't you freaking make a movie out of it so that way you can make millions of freaking dollars instead of making slop and barely making anything at all? You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the X-Men movies have failed because they just wanted to produce freaking slop. The only one that they did well is because they couldn't do anything about it. Is because certain somebody said, "Oh no, we're doing Deadpool right." And well, when you got somebody who's willing to do Deadpool the character right, and then bringing in Wolverine, oh jeez, yeah, that kind.
The last Captain America and others make me not want to touch their stuff ever.
Yeah, the Captain Americas they were sickly jokes. They did Blade alright, they did Ghost Rider alright, but when it came down to it with the main crew like the X-Men, forget about it. They didn't know what the hell they were doing. Nor did they even know what they had, I think. And it's like with Kevin Smith when he did or redid He-Man. I was very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Jesus died for every own sins as others perverted the world, remember that.
Oh yeah. And not only did they pervert everybody else's stories, they perverted his too. Just like the million other stories they perverted. Just like the million other stories. Taking heroes from other books and putting them in the Bible. Samson and Hercules
I listen
just
to
being one of
Fox
them.
News from time to time at work, but I take a break if nothing is happening since they will repeat themselves.
Oh yeah. Fox does that, but that's that's why when it comes to that sort of thing, I'm sort of agnostic, with religion. You pervert one story and bring it into another.
CNN and NBC are demons.
Oh, they're more than demons. Stupid. No, I wouldn't even call them demons. They're fucking ignorant and stupid. They're part of the hive mind mentality, is what it is. And want everybody else to follow. Yeah, it's like I've said to many people, which is quoting a line from a certain band, and you may know them, you may not know them. Deaf and blind and dumb and born to follow.
Maria Bartiromo is so obnoxious, I wish Fox News would put Joe Rogan in her seat.
I think he's happy where he's at. But then, I don't know, I personally think he's a little bit over charismatic, like he's trying to sell you something. I mean, sometimes I will watch what he has to say and stuff like that, but I don't know. Something about him just doesn't seem right. At least that's just my opinion. That's the same way with the Alex Jones show. I thought it was all good and gravy until we found out more about him too. So it's like, you know what? Eh. And now everything about him, you know, with all the lawsuits and everything,
Her
is finally
screeching
coming
voice
out.
and aggressive attitude is way too much. I wish they would replace her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they will find somebody down the path, but we will see. Only time will tell. That's all we can do. Wait patiently and observe. Oh, I'm out of heals. That's not good.
Maybe it is okay in continuous television format, but in videos it is really bad.
Oh yeah. Games for blink dodge, blink guard. I'll take that. Now, foe. Be hidden in the castle. I'll be hidden in the castle, right? Maybe. I'm gonna find this other red freaking stone looking thing.
The Carmelo Anthony case is beyond absurd and makes me want to puke.
Huh. Too bad that wasn't a back attack. Oh, it did act as a back attack. Oh. That's gonna come over and do this. Yep, yep, yep. I need a key.
I will carve victory upon your face.
And here's the key.
Had a terrible night at work. Okay, bye I guess. Maria Bartiromo is so obnoxious. I wish Fox News would put Joe Rogan in her seat. Her screeching voice and aggressive attitude is way too much. I wish they would replace her. Maybe it is okay in continuous television format, but in videos it is really bad. The Carmelo Anthony case is beyond absurd and makes me want to puke.
I wish YouTube would stop repeating stuff that people have already said.
I'm glad Vitally is arrested and going to see the devil in the jail cell.
Yeah. Pip-a-doo, 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 pip-a-doo.
It is infested with rats, no air conditioning, packed 500% occupancy, and will go broke paying for food.
I got nothing. Because I already know.
I was friends with a Filipino and they can be demonic if you cross them.
Anybody can, actually. Depending on the individual.
He was new to the States and their culture is very different.
Oh, yeah. I am pretty sure of that. It's behind that big door. Is there anything in these cells that I actually need? Don't look like it. Light.
Insane how he just walked into such a bad trap. It is poetic justice though.
Yeah. Got what he deserved. But, you know, there's an old saying that we used to use. Well, most people are now finding out what it means, but if you fuck around, you find out.
I don't want to fight.
Well, that's a bummer. I didn't even find the freaking crystal. What the hell? Now you're gonna stick in here? You ain't gonna stick around in here? Knowing that I did find it.
Pavel's final wish was the safety of his people. Even in his final moments, he was thinking of them. The Knives Vale are still ravaging Palamian. The people there need our help.
Why do you continue to get involved with such trivial matters?
Pavel saved Tristan. We owe it to him to save his people.
drinkers. Live for revenge.
Protect my people.
Khazan, you rat bastard! I'll kill you for what you did to my brother!
Do you ever listen to Carl Jung theories?
No. I don't listen to theories. Pretty much.
The shadow theory intrigues me.
Rest easy now, Pavel.
Has to do with your inner insecurities becoming like a shadow which you may not see but others do, and vice versa.
Yeah. What you doing? You want lovins. You want lovins, no daddy's home time. Yeah, out your cage. Yeah. Yeah. You're a lovable pup, but you like chewing on stuff. Even humans. Even humans. Yes, even humans.
What kind of doggle is that?
Well, possibly German Shepherd and Dalmatian. I'd say it's more or sheepdog.
I hear no
Dalmatian.
bork, that must be a good boy.
Good girl, man. A troublemaker.
Someone is meddling.
Get all of that stuff done. I didn't get all of it done, but we'll look and see if it went yeller. Yeah, I didn't find the redstones. I'll look for them later off stream. Not a big deal.
Ozma. The real traitor. It's almost unimaginable. We need to find whoever Trocker was searching for. She'll know something, I'm sure.
Arthur Schopenhauer is a genius as well. He had theories of depression being a fight among oneself instead of this crap we hear today.
Oh yeah.
To take care of in Aldavir.
There's a lot of
In Aldavir's a mess.
great psychiatrists who knew what the hell they were doing.
We need to know what happened.
And it's not just all that, it's just people will fight you to try to tell you otherwise.
That's your plan. Then I'm going with you.
You know, saying that as far as to a doctor or something like that. You know. Like some people get it and some people don't, but
Trocker always had a natural talent for magic, even as a child. Strange things would happen around her, which made people see her as... Ozma taught her how to control her powers. So of course she looks on him as her savior. That's probably why she follows his commands, no matter how terrible they are.
alright. Oh, I think... Wait, is that over there? I think it's over here.
He was a German philosopher in the 1700s and probably the very first emo.
Siegfried. I am missing the little pot in here. A little pot in that one, and a little pot in that one. Then get back through that one, then go through that one, then come back and go through this one in order to find the little pot. So yeah, I think I know what I'm going to be doing next stream. Well, besides farming more. Because I do not want to fight the end boss with my pants down, especially seeing that I'm dual wielding and not spearing or greatswording. So yeah. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Until then, be safe.